Tire forward and spit like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the vibe. And I don't got time for that. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time for. I got the booze, stuck with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Lance. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Check. Seal, flash. Ready.
From the gun, it's Lance. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Blue stripe. Drill green. 6. Mega. 10.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Ready.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
At the 43-yard line.
Got it.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go now.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Young here, you can see changing the play. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
Here we go.
5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Ultra.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
And Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Okay.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Check pink. Red. Cycle.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5.
Shot. 17. Black block. Black ultra.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And in inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Lance is thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Red, yellow.
And Lance now to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
10 cycle. Check right. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Watch out now. 50 series. Zone red.
Slot man moves right. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. 2nd and 9.
Opposite tree. Ready?
Well, a first carry here for Robinson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Young now. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready.
On second down, here's Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Green jack. Hut.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Lance on third down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
Now Lance on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know it was a gain,
Okay, ready?
but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run with Barkley. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Come on, set. Drill, 52. Hut.
He completes this one to Mingo. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Young, he's going to change it up.
Yellow. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down.
Striker, 3-3. Smash, red, steel, black. Fight, 6.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Lance now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Looking deep downfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Red, cycle. Yellow, go.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Black shot. Needle blue.
To throw on second down is Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through it, dropping for an 8-yard loss. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around.
He's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 92 yards. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Right.
On first down, Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, it's Lance. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
Now Lance. Flushed out right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Lance throwing on second down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Ready?
To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Check White.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
6, Mega. Red, Cycle. Black, Ultra. Ready?
Young on 3rd down. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Montez Sweat with a tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ready. 43 rail. Slide.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Okay.
2nd and 5.
Hey, go steal.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. 2nd and 10. 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 2nd and
Let's go.
Washington on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at third and a few inches. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll be a Carolina first.
10 cycles. Opposite. Green. Ready.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this down to the 33. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Okay, right? Black shot. Cut.
Here is Young. His throw incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Red, yellow. Watch out now. 50.
Throwing on second and long. Young. There's Trimble, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Ready. Yellow. White. Green jack. Ready.
It's Young on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It'll be Young again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Ready.
Working from the gun. Lance eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Lance looks to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
38-yard line.
Here's Lance. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
6, Mega. Ready?
Desperation time here. Lance. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Blue. Red, yellow.
Following the interception, Young. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quan Martin. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Young's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. Fury, yellow. Set.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Set. Hut. Fight. White. Green Jack. Blaster. Six. Smash. Red. Steel. Black. Ready.
Young on 1st down. Going up top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
On the double.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
97. Hut.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Touchdown, Panthers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Commanders 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ready up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Ready.
So
break.
following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Set, hut.
Here's Lance to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 68 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
31, Commanders 13.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. That throw by Young incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd down.
Black open. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
First down, Carolina.
Trouble. 38. Hut, hut.
Young here to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter.